What's going on, everybody? It's the River Bug, and today we're going out just doing a little creek adventure and for whatever we can catch. And I'm using light tackle. I'm using my 6'6" ACC Crappie stick, and I got 2-pound high-vis line on there. And what I'm using is a little jig I tied up. It resembles some kind of fly or spider, and I got a cork on there just to try to help it stay floating in the creek and stuff. And we're going out here, and you can see the water is really shallow where we're at, but in most scenarios when you walk down these creeks you'll find deep little holes and little pockets, and that's what we're looking for. And we got an overhead spillway that we're going to fish a little bit, and pretty much for whatever we can catch. We're just using this little jig and we'll see what we can do.
What is it?
That's a little rock bass. She's the littlest one of the day.
Oh.
Go the other way, Bob.
Yep.
What are you doing, man? Stop. Look at here. Nah, go the other way. What are you doing?
Toss it.
You're joking.
I said toss it out.
No, I'm not throwing him out where I'm trying to fish at. There you go, Bob. He wanted to come home with me.
He said, no, son, you're going to.
Looking for a hole. So you're looking for a hole of any kind. That's what we're doing. Ouch. I'm struggling, these little ones. I got these little ones, man. These little bass, man, ain't no joke. They'll hurt you. Oh, that's cool. Trying to fix my line, and he annihilated it. Gotta fix it again though, because I got a big tangle up. There it is. In that first little hole, there he be. That's cool, man.
Oh, look at that. Rock bass.
The same little hand tie thing, that's cool. He ain't the smallest one of the day though. That one I caught down the way was tiny. We got some nice rock bass, y'all. On the jig I tied, look at that. What a beautiful rock bass. Let's see if we can flip him up here. That's a big one. Wow, that's a nice one there. Look at there, y'all. It's a nice rock bass. He ate that little jig I tied. Right in the top of the mouth. It's a little jig I tied. That's a fat rock bass. And we're just gonna throw him right back over here somewhere. Let's get him back down there right there. He destroyed that. That's cool. It's that little jig I tied. I got some saddle hackle around the collar and some gold in it. A super natural looking collar. Was really trying to catch some bait, creek chubs and things, but I'll take some bass. I'm just popping it along this dam, so hopefully we can get some more. He wasn't letting that get away from him though, that's for sure. Anytime you got any kind of spillway like this, you're always going to have fish under it of some kind. Panfish, bluegill, creek chubs. Catch some big smallmouth bass up under these. And right now I'm just jigging and corking, but you could do it without the cork all the same. But since I got that such a tiny jig on there, I'm just using the cork. Like that fish there, I didn't even feel him biting. I just seen the cork going. We're up here in that current for just a minute. But again, using ACC Crappie stick. And currently I've got 2-pound line on this and panfish setup. I have a blast coming out here and doing this. And it's just one of them things, you gotta do it to understand it, I guess. Using super light stuff, you gotta play them fish out a little bit, let your drag be loose. Even them little fish like that fish will break your line. It's just super peaceful out here. But we're gonna make some more casts up here into this, and if we catch anything else, you guys will see it right here. We got us something else. Another rock bass, I think. Yep. Another nice little rock bass. I love doing this. Look at there. Oh no, this might be a bad idea. He's a little bit bigger. Try get him up here. Oh my gosh. That's a nice one there. That's a he stops doing all of that. That's a really nice rock bass there. Oh, that's a nice one. On that little fly type, look at there. What a nice rock bass there, guys. He's beautiful. That's probably close to a Fish Ohio rock bass. I don't have nothing to measure him with. Fish Ohio is 9 inches. He's definitely close to it. I mean, look at my hand there. That's a lot better fish, and I'm not going to slam him down. I'm just going to sit him in there easily because I don't want that fish to get hurt. Look, there he goes swimming. He's going to recuperate a little bit. There he goes, starting back off. What a nice fish there. Just doing this creek fishing, I'm telling you guys what, it is super fun. And what a nice fish, guys. That was brave to flip him in here like that. I probably really need to retie my knot because again, this is really light line and safe. And I'm standing up here versus being down there so I can pull my bait into this overhead. If I stand down there and cast, my stuff's going to shoot out immediately. And so that's why I'm standing up here versus to go down there, if anybody's wondering. Because in hindsight, just thinking about it, standing down there would be a better option when you just considering what I'm doing. But at the same time, with using such a light lure, in my scenario, it's not better to stand down there. There's actually a little fish. He's sitting at this overhead. I don't know if he's thinking about going down or what. And for anybody wondering too, because I caught that fish down there and then released it up here, there ain't not a thing wrong with that. That fish is completely fine to be up here in this area, and it started up here anyways. So if anybody's wondering, it's completely fine. This ain't two separate bodies of water, it's the same little creek, so it's completely fine with the standards of law and everything else. And I know there'd be somebody like saying, well, you shouldn't do that or whatever, but it's completely fine. There ain't not a thing wrong with it, at least in this situation. Now, if this overhead was attached to a lake, then where I live at in Ohio, it would be considered to be illegal. So just make sure you guys know your regulations and stuff when you go out, because you don't want to be doing anything against the law, get in trouble or anything. And there's something big down there. I don't know what that is. Be a smallmouth or what? That's what I'd love to catch on this little lure I tied, is a smallmouth. I'd love to catch me a smallmouth on this. That was the biggest rock bass I've caught in a while, guys. That was a really nice rock bass. There's that little fish I was talking about that was over here, has went down and he's over there now. So that's why I'm saying they're completely fine. We got some rain, and right after you get some rain is the best time to fish this kind of stuff too, guys, just so you know. If you get some rain and then wait like a day or two after your rain, where your creek will get cleaned up a little bit, you can see it's a little muddy, but that water is crystal clear. So you get a little bit of rain and you guys got a nice little creek system to go to that's close to you or anything, I'm telling you what, definitely make sure you guys are doing it, because don't underestimate how much fun you can have on this light gear in the creek, because it is a blast. I'm telling you guys that right now. Because if these fish see me, it'll be a done deal. That's how this creek fishing works. So you guys gotta watch that too. Keep that in mind if you guys do that. As soon as these fish see you, and they'll know exactly, they'll get sketchy, they won't bite. There we go. Wow, look at that. That's a really nice bluegill. I hooked him in the bottom of the... He's doing some twitching and stuff, but look at there. I got him. It's a nice bluegill. That's why I love fishing these rivers and creeks. You never really know what you're gonna catch. I'll let him go. Could catch anything. Could catch smallmouth bass, rock bass. Man, guys, look, I get excited. I get down here and doing this. And look, this is what I'm using right here. This tiny little jig head. 1/64 ounce. Super small hook. And if anybody wants to see a video on me tying up that lure, drop it down in the comments. But it is killing these fish here in this little creek system. And it's an excellent panfish bait, guys. Catch all the rock bass, bluegill, crappies. If they're there, these fish will eat it, guys. It's super cool. And there ain't nothing, that's a really cool feeling, come out here and catch fish on something you created. And then bluegill, man, they are fighters. That's literally my favorite, absolute favorite fish to catch, guys, is going to be bluegill. And that's why they fight so hard. See, he wasn't even but half the size of that big rock bass I just caught. But look how hard he fought. He fought harder than any of them other fish. Pound for pound, the bluegill is the hardest fighting fish there is, guys. There ain't a harder fighting fish out there than a big bluegill. It's a bass. I'm using real light stuff though, so I gotta watch it. There he is. Look at there. It's a multi-species event today. That old jig I made. Just to put him back down in the water and let him go. We'll go straight back to that hole. I had to click my camera on. I wasn't expecting that. I told you though, what I tell you, I said first hole. Yeah, when you fish these creeks, it's all real shallow, and then you'll find one hole, and that's where your fish should be at. You just keep going and fish them holes. Well, there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and end off this video. We caught us a couple smallmouth, some rock bass, even a big bluegill up the creek here. But this is one of my favorite kinds of fishing to do. These creeks and rivers and streams and things, jumping in them when it's hot outside and just doing whatever. This is how I fell in love with fishing and why I even started the channel, and I got the nickname Riverbug because of this. So that's how I even got this name for this little channel I started. But if you guys want to see any more of this kind of stuff, creek fishing, river wading, anything, or ultralight tackle or anything, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. It brings me motivation to keep making videos. And like I always say, if the water's wet, it's a good time to go fishing.